What's the word on him? And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Fastball in there for a called strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. The count now at 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Ready now, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Almora with an even count, 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knee.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Bryant to the opposite field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts? Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA. There's a low 2/3. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch for this one. Up to the plate.
When he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Roman Quinn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, please, who are you focused on? He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's a look over to first. Hey. Another 0-2 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, you have to find a way to get him any chance you get. Maybe this is their opportunity.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento setup. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits third best in the National League.
Well, that's what you hope for from your corner infielders. Typically, those are the big boys that you want to drive the ball all over the yard and bring the Ducks home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Hernandez at second. Harper is over at first with one away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way down to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. The pigs try to get at you. Park it like it's hot, park it like it's hot, park it like it's hot. Get an attitude, pop it like it's hot.
Cishek's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
One team's green innings of the other team's national run. That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one is double.
Up next will be Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Now a hard liner. Ready on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
The 2-2 pitch. And a sinker gets too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to put the runner from second as this is now a 3-1
Espero tu bendición, tu hijo va para la calle. Mi tablet, mi resguardo, yo espero que...
The rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Set. Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Anthony Rizzo stands in now with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game. But on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one. That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Contreras playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. 1-1 the count. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 3-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game. Into the box now, Steve Cishek.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the ever-versatile Daniel Descalso. No balls and a strike to count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Cubs do get one back on it.
Si no tienes sonido, eso no cuenta. Tengo mami chula que me pagan la renta y mi bolsillo tan como en enero la compra-venta. Wow, 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 chipi-yo, chipi-yay. Llegaron los tigres pa' Huasca. Wow, 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 chipi-yo, chipi-yay. Somos millonarios, pero bebo yo maté. Wow, wow, chipi-yo, chipi-yay. Me bebo 2 pastillas y me pongo a bailar cake. Wow, 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 chipi-yo, chipi-yay. Ya tiene 24 horas y ya con 26. Wow, 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 chipi-yo, chipi-yay.
One of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
From the stretch. To third. Bryant is up with it. And that's the first down. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. These guys got one of the best starts in the game. Nobody wants to stop stealing bags on this guy. And look at the powerful basketball line. Take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman. That's a big. A single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate. With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Cishek pauses. 1-0 on its way. A ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Almora is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Philly ready for another chance. Andrew Tolles. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3rd inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Almora goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game.
You know what it is? I love her. Yeah.
Digging in, Roman.
Let's talk about it.
Strikeout victim in his first try.
Your boy's been a Christian for quite a few years.
And it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Rizzo is there, and he has it for the out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they got themselves a one-out base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department.
Can this be this stranger at my door? Although I know I've seen it once before.
So a runner is first with one out now. And that'll bring
Come on, why can't I remember your name now? But either way, it's best that I don't say.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third.
Like it's hard, drop it like it's hard. The pigs try to get at you. Park it like it's hard, park it like it's hard, park it like it's hard. Get an attitude. Pop it like it's hard, pop it like it's hard, pop it like it's hard. Got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I pull up that street cause I got it going on. I'm a nice dude with some nice trees. See these like
Standing in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Realmuto hits a little over the 270 mark. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Ready, are they ready? Are we ready? I don't know. What do I know? You need to your mind.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone. And into the box, Michael Franco. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Amora racing back. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run.
Wow.
Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Mi chula que me pagan la renta y mi bolsillo tan como en enero la compra-venta. Wow, GPJ. Llegaron los tigres como Scarface. Wow, GPJ. Somos millonarios, pero
one of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Segura on at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw won't get him. In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in safely to third.
Your boy's been a Christian quite a few years. Victory and faith might have failed in my fears. I heard a lot of words that have tickled many ears. That's why I praise God for the word it being here. The word became flesh, lived for 30 years. Died at 33, but after days reappeared. Jesus Christ anointed one ascended in the ear. Or you can say the air where the Father made him heir. Above the throne, no, it's more than a chair. But after our redemption, yes, he did take a chair. Greater than the angels, named superior to that.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. Line hard to center field. Almora is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Almora. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left.
That's a second one.
To lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Quinn is there. 2 gone. Ready once again, Andrew Toles. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Coles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. And the Phillies 5 and the Cubs 3. Welcome back to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watson.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meeting. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Once again for the
Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, you watch as he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up.
Pimps in the crib, man. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. The pigs try to get at you. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Get an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the Rudy on my arm and I'm pouring Sean down and I feel that. Cause I got it going on. I'm a nice dude.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball. But he comes up empty and knocks the first out. So time now for the Cubs. Welcome to the show report. You see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's Descalso on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side into the box now. Chris Bryant.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ground ball right side. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Javier Baez. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Fouled off. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs.
Hoy tengo que hacer un lío. Tuve sed de agua y me tocó la del río. En mi mesa comerán hasta los que se viraron por lo mío. Mira el flow que tengo, vengo de otra galaxia. Y a papá Dios siempre le doy la gracia. El que está dolido que vaya para la farmacia. Para que se compre algo y se quede en su mundo de la falacia. ¿Y dónde están los que me decían el loco? El que quiera agua tiene que tumbar su coco. Si quieres de mi tiempo yo te puedo brindar un poco. Tú a mí no me conoces y tú fuiste de los...
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
0-2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
None of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly toward third. To his right.
I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Segura leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location is helpful because the big play players, there's a good chance to come to ground for a better player. Hey, strikeout always works good. In now, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. Toles is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Nobody out, runner on first.
The count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And they start him out away with a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 39 driven in. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hesdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Descalso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. Line towards center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Real Muto recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. He's set and the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Standing in now, Bryce Harper, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's the 3rd single of the game, Hero. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
The throw behind the runner at second. Runner's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. This is on the ground over to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. At the plate, Albert Almora. He'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One down. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. So stepping in, Javier Baez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're still down 5-3.
This stuff I gotta give. Yeah. Let me show him what I gotta give. Let a motherfucker like this live. Like. I'm like, hallelujah. Praise God. Almighty, the most high. Alpha and Omega in the sky. I'm like, hallelujah. Praise God. Almighty, the most high.
He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The Cubbies entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a ground ball now foul toward the Philly dugout. It's strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Morrow has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. The throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. The base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's 2 for 4.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Count is 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Schwarber is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Into the box, Wilson Contreras down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. He struck him out. And that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs. So a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Philadelphia posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Aaron Nola wins his team-leading 10th game of the year with 15 strikeouts. Steve Cishek worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Hector Neris records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and